Is Wandera Robinson, sales agronomist Tiara, working in Busia, Siaya, and Vihiga. Today, I just want us briefly to learn a very good project that we've come up with, and that is a maize production, of which we are trying to check into all possible ways on how we can be able to increase the farmers' yield. This is our program that has been used. In Yara, we have different fertilizers that plays different roles on each and every crop. For maize, we came up with a program of Yara Miller Power, Amidas, and Yaravita Crop Boost program that has actually really made this crop to be the way it is here. Now, allow me journey with you farmers that at the time of planting, this is a plot measuring 2 acres, and we used 2 bags of Yaramila Power at planting. And at the time of planting, everything entails on how you feed your crop well to be able to give good yields. In this case, what we are talking about is that the farm, after land preparation, a farmer is advised to do a quality job when it comes to establishment of the crop. And Yaramila Power is the product that was used during planting. The crop here, with its spacing of 75 to 25, 2 bags of 50 kg can be comfortably be used to be able to suffice the whole 2-acre plot. But we do advise farmers to use averagely 50 to 75 kg per acre, and in this case, your crop will come up very, very well. Journey with me, farmers, now on the practical aspect so that we can be able to showcase you how the crop was planted. Now, a very good agriculture as an art entails that a farmer requires to have a string so that he can be able to achieve good and proper spacing of his crop. In this case, it's advisable that a farmer has to have a string, and in this string he'll be able to mark a 25 that is interrow cultivation from one plant to another plant, from one hole to another plant to another hole at planting. Then from one line to another line should be 75 centimeters, and in this case you can confidently say that actually this is 75 centimeters, and then from one plant to one plant, this is 25 centimeters. So in so doing, you will be able to utilize the fertilizer in a good way, and at least evenly, there will be evenly a supply of nutrients in each and every hole that the crop will be planted. Now, after planting, after making the holes, this is what we advise farmers mostly, that most farmers have been adopting other methods of fertilizer placement. We do advise farmers to do band application. This is where fertilizer is placed in a hole in a band form together closely, so that all the particles, after the crop has germinated, the roots can be able to take or to absorb the nutrients from that hole evenly and ensure that the uptake and everything is perfect. So in this case, band application is where you place the fertilizer on each and every hole together. In this case, it will give the crop superb kind of application. And here, if that is done, then the farmer will have used 5 to 10 grams approximately on each and every hill that will be receiving Yaramila Power. Yaramila Power in this case is an NPK product, a product with the macronutrients, three major macronutrients. This is nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. For those who are interested in the ratios, 13, 24, 10% in terms of the macronutrient representation. And in terms of other micronutrients, since you all understand that our soils are currently depleted, and in this case what we are trying to say that whenever our soils are continuously cultivated, what a farmer does is that he actually takes off the nutrients from the soil, and this means that we need also to replace the macronutrients. There are the micronutrients, and in this case, Yaramila Power has got a good number of representation of the key micronutrients. In this case, we are talking of magnesium, zinc, and sulfur, which are in the product. Yaramila Power has got a lot of advantages to we farmers. One is a compound product. Compound, it means that all the nutrients are in one granule. In this case, the crop will be able to benefit in such a way that one granule has got all the 6 nutrients in it, and therefore an equal representation, and making the crop to be able to achieve equal kind of representation in the farm, and coming up in a good way. So therefore 10 grams to 5 to 10 grams is enough in each and every hill that a farmer will be doing planting. Now, in most cases, sometimes we do what we call at times we do dry planting, and sometimes weather is very challenging, and therefore I just want to advise that after fertilizer placement, there is need for you to cover slightly with some slight soil, just to prevent the direct contact of the fertilizer and the seed, just to enable the seed achieve some good percent germination without maybe, let's say, scorching effect, because sometimes weather is a challenge. But it's always advisable that at planting, always move when the moisture is very sufficient. Now, when your crop is about, when this crop was about now 4 leaves, we moved in with Yaravita Crop Boost. Yaravita Crop Boost is a foliar feed, and in this case, it's like we are just adding fuel in a car, just to enable it to continue or proceed with its journey. So in this case, foliar feed here, Yaravita, contains P and K. This is phosphorus and potassium. Now, phosphorus and potassium plays a major key role, especially phosphorus plays a major key role in establishment of the foundation. In this case, we are talking of the root mass. If the root mass is okay, and if the root mass is plenty, then it means the crop is going to absorb other nutrients, and the crop is going to absorb water, and they will be very much and faster, quicker kind of growth. Now, a very added advantage with the Yaravita Crop Boost that it also has some more micronutrients, and we are revolving around the micronutrients, reason being that all our soils are very depleted, and in this case it has magnesium and zinc. Zinc plays a major key role together with phosphorus to enhance in root development and root formation. And the most key roots here we are targeting are the finer roots. Those are the finer roots are the most important roots that enables water uptake and nutrient uptake. So therefore enabling the crop to grow very fast and achieving a speedy kind of growth that we are trying to showcase today. A very good example is, you can be able to see this crop here that was planted 2 weeks later, and compared to a farmer's program that was planted ahead of it. So you'll find that Yaravita Crop Boost does that role to ensure that the crop performs better and performs with great speed. Now, Yaravita Crop Boost application also matters a lot with the timing. When the crop is 4 to 5 leaves, that is suitable time for it to do Yaravita application. Now, at what time do we do Yaravita Crop Boost application? Like on this crop, how did it reach to arrive at this stage? Now, Yaravita, this 1 liter is enough for an acre. In this case, what we are talking about is that in every 200 ml, we mix with the 20 liter of water, and we can be able to spray on the crop so that it looks the way it's looking here. Now, Yaravita Crop Boost is basically best uptaken. The nutrients in this content are best uptaken early in the morning, and this is the reason as to why we want to advise farmers that very early in the morning it's very suitable so that you can be able to apply. This is because the stomatas are open. Now, if the stomatas are open in the morning and this product has been designed to be systemic, then it means before the stomata closure, all the nutrients will have been absorbed and they will systemic directly go up to the roots to stimulate the functions of the roots so that it can be able to increase the surface area and to which the nutrients and water is uptaken. Another key advantage that also comes with the Aravita Probus is that it is mixable, and in this case we mixed with an insecticide just to ensure that we are also trying to minimize the cost of production of a farmer. Other than doing foliar alone and then later on coming up with an insecticide, it's best that we incorporate this product so that it can be able to assist the farmer in minimizing the cost. So in so doing, we found that as you protect the crop with the insecticide, you also try to feed the crop so that you can be able to give the maximum yield possible at the stage or rather at the foundation level. Now in this case, this one is a mixable product and it can be able to be mixed with the insecticide for it to work better, for it to work together. Now, another added advantage that comes with the Aravita Probus, unlike here, we have a wetter, and we have been in the rain season, and this is the reason as to why. This one has got a wetter and a spreader. A wetter, therefore, it means as a farmer, you will reduce your cost in terms of go and buying a sticker to some extent, because it has got its own inbuilt a wetter and spreader. Now, the function of the wetter is that when the molecules, or rather the nutrients, are sprayed on the leaves of the crop, they sprayed uniformly onto the surface of the leaf, and therefore achieving absorption that we are looking for. I think at that stage we will be really have come up with a good foundation for the maize, and it will really do well. Even if you check out the stem, it will be very, very okay, and it will be ready now for top dressing stage, where we need to incorporate nitrogenous product.